Hey all you big cat lovers out there, it's me Derek again, and we are here for another episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is a very different episode that we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to be taking you along on a little bit of a feeding extravaganza, feeding journey throughout the compound, feeding the kitty cats, feeding the lions and the tigers. I want to give people fair warning that some of the imagery may be a little bit unsettling. We are dealing with whole carcass parts from donated livestock, and I understand that that can be a bit upsetting for people, so I do want to give fair warning. The primary meat that we're going to be feeding today actually consisted of two separate horses that were donated to us by two separate ranchers. One of them was old and had colicked and had died on the ranch in the middle of the night, and they called us in the morning and they said, well, my horse died last night, can you come and pick it up? And we said, of course, we'll come and do that. Then the other one was a 32-year-old horse that had degenerating hips and joints. It was starting to lose weight. It was starting to become more sickly. And the owners at the time, they just knew it was time. So I want to give the proper context for what it is that we're doing and the types of food that comes into the facility, that comes into the organization for the cats. In order to sustain their life, there needs to be something else that dies. Whether it be meat that we buy from the store or meat that is very generously donated to us from local ranchers, it is all the result of something that has died. Now, the way that we do it, though, is that we take the sick, injured, already dead, infirm, unhealthy animals from local ranchers, and we're able to provide a service, and then they provide us a dual service by also helping us to feed the cats. So it's definitely a symbiotic relationship that we have with the local ranching community. And they know that they can bring their animals, you know, to us. And it's, like I've said before, it's very beneficial for the cats. It's very psychologically satisfying. It's very nutrient rich. And it's just overall very good. Okay, so then we're gonna have some meat go here. Okay, we got some there. Hi, Bibi. There's for Fire. And then there's for Melita. There we go. Then we also got some extra stuff here. Got that stuff, get a little bit of bone because those chunks were a little bit small before. And then there we go. Oh, coming back for some more. There we go, sweetie pie. I'll get it. Good girl. I'm numb. Yeah, we feed every 4 days. And, it's just part of the routine. So feeding the cats in the compound is just as common of a task as laundry day, or, you know, or it's your turn to do the dishes. We definitely have some less orthodox patterns and lives out here. Next one up is Flash. Uh-oh. I think I might have gotten stuck. And it did. Okay. Hold on. There we go. Okay, it's difficult. I've not really ever done this with one hand. I'm gonna try to do it. There we go. There you go, buddy. Get your food. They always make you look like just a weakling. You know, you struggle to get those things over the top of the fence and into the enclosure, and then they just pick it up like it's nothing. And when I was talking before about how it's like a common thing for us, you know, doing these types of tasks, I'm not trying to sit there and just, you know, be all OMG, look at me and how cool I am and what it is that I do, but I just wanted to, you know, I'm illustrating what life is like out here. Oh, there's Taboola and Craig. Oh, for those of you that don't know, the couple webcasts ago, when I asked for you guys to help me name Taboola's green ball, I decided, based on your guys' input, to call the ball Craig the Precious. So Craig, comma, the Precious. And that's Taboola's green ball. Okay. And you had, I think, oh yeah, you had this one right here. And this one right here. Hi, baby. That's for you. Come and get it. She can't really see all that well. And she might be a little bit reluctant, but sometimes you have to kind of coax her in with your voice. Boo Bear, come on, get your dinner. Are you protecting Craig? Are you gonna share your dinner with Craig? Come on, baby, come and get it. It's right down there. Boo Bear. Maybe I gotta go down there and show her a little bit better where it is. We're starting to wonder if she's getting a little bit senile. Hi, baby. Your food's over here. Okay, all right. I'll leave you and Craig alone. She'll find it, don't worry. She will. So, yeah. We feed the lions and the tigers every 4 days. And then our cleaning day is usually going to be the day after we feed. So we'll feed them in the evening. Especially in the summertime, we have to feed them in the evening as it gets cooler, because if we feed them like in the morning or midday during the summertime, they'll just pull their meat into the shade, or they'll just leave it somewhere and they won't want to touch it because they don't want to eat when it's really, really hot out. That just upsets their tum-tums. That just upsets their tum-tums. And you risk having the meat kind of sit out for too long and then maybe start to kind of get a little bit ripe. So we wait in the summertime until, you know, more like sunset, when things are cooling off and the cats will start eating. In the wintertime, however, we can just kind of feed whenever. That's for chompers. No, there's no more. That's all you get. That's all you get. He's like, where is the rest of it? Where is the rest of the food that I was going to get? That's what he thinks. That's way big. That's so big. That is so big. You don't need any more. That's why you're called chompers. Chompers, chompers, chompers. And look at him. Look at him. He's like, no, I believe that you have more pieces for me. I believe you have more pieces for me, sir. Excuse me, sir. But I believe there's more pieces. This place is a ripoff. That's what he's saying. Okay, so next is Rascal and Danya. And I believe this is going to be the last one that I'm going to be able to get into this webcast based on the time that I've got. All right. I'm pretty sure that they had a couple of different pieces. So there we go. We got that in there. And then we've got these pieces here. There's some pieces for some kitties. There we go. It's fairly normal right now. Sometimes it's a little bit more exciting, but for the most part, the cats are just, you know, they're just kind of, they're more on the normal end of the spectrum. Not getting too wound up over the whole thing. Choices, Danya, which one? Well, I am running out of time, folks. This was another super exciting episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. I'm glad you stuck around this far. And see you next time. Bye-bye.